Like, we get it if you don't want people to go out and live lives that you claim to be immoral, but there are certain people that have genuine reasons why they are coming after 12.
Okay.
And one of the rule of the hostel is that after 12 a.m., nobody enters.
But
nobody
exceptions
goes out.
can be made. She said that she works.
Exception in case of emergency.
She works. So how do you expect me to pay my fees and to pay for the hostels if I'm not able to go out and work?
You don't sign a contract, and then after signing the contract, you go and ask questions about the contract.
What?
So University of Ghana students is ranting on social media because the school porters at the hostels decided that they are not going to make any students enter the hostel after 12 a.m. If it's to 11:59 and you enter 12 a.m., you are not entering. And the student is ranting that we have paid our money. We have paid our money so that they will give you some to come and work. You are working and they are giving you part of the money. Why are you preventing us from entering the rooms that we have rented 8,000, 10,000, 15,000 cities with our own money? My name is Komla Time Tells. I'm with
Flo.
This is Jollof and Wi-Fi Studios. If you've not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and
put us on post notifications so that you're notified whenever we post a new video. You can also follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and on all other social media platforms.
Exactly.
Personally, this case here, I think the lady is right. Okay. I agree 100% with what she's saying.
I don't think I should be the only person that has a problem with hostel facilities locking the space at all. If for security reasons you need to lock, that's fine. But don't treat it like a punishment. Like, I'm coming after 12, you are punishing me for that. Because at the end of the day, the school is paying porters to run like night shifts to regulate these things. So when somebody comes back after 12, all you need to do is check if they're residents and let them in. It's not supposed to be a punishment. Like, this is the university. Like, we get it if you don't want people to go out and live lives that you claim to be immoral, but there are certain people that have genuine reasons why they are coming after 12. And it's so bad because these porters see you and ignore you. They don't even try to find out why you are coming late, and if it doesn't make sense, they ignore you. People work, people run shifts, like night shifts, to be able to pay their own like tuition. Sometimes the people that cook in the halls are not allowed to like operate after some time. If I'm in C and I'm trying to go and buy food at Nelson, after some time I'm not allowed to go and get food when there's no food. But it is like one hostel. I don't understand. Like, this is uni. Like, for security reasons, if you need to lock, that is fine. Like, what even annoys me is when there are events that the school is organizing. For example, Parents Hall Week. You know that it is Parents Hall Week, or a hall in the school is organizing an event. That's even a more reason why you're supposed to be lenient with the residents. But it's Parents Hall Week. People want to go and have fun because like the school is already stressing us. People want to go and like enjoy small and then come back, and you lock them at 12. Like last time, Nelson had a program, and residents of Say, we are just like opposite each other. They lock the hall at 12, and the porters will see you and go and sleep. If the purpose is to lock the hostel at 12, we don't think the school should be paying porters to run night shifts. Like, just lock the place at 12, go and sleep. When it's 5, wake up and come back and come and unlock the hall. I don't understand what all of this is.
She mentioned that they are paying money so they can run the night shifts.
Okay.
So if they are paying the campus, or they're paying the hostel to run night shifts, why is it that when I go out to go and do something, I can't come back home after 12 midnight?
You see, the university hostel is just like any other house in Ghana.
Okay.
Right? There are rules. And before you signed on the contract, you signed on to abide by the rules of the hostel.
Okay.
And one of the rules of the hostel is that after 12 a.m., nobody enters.
But
nobody
exceptions can be made. She said that she works.
Exception in case of emergency.
She works. So how do you expect me to pay my fees and to pay for the hostels if I'm not able to go out and work?
You don't sign a contract, and then after signing the contract, you go and ask questions about the contract.
What if before I came, I was prepared, but then after I got into the school, now I'm finding financial
so
difficulties.
Find a place to rent. Find another place to rent. Nobody is forcing you to stay in the hostel.
I think some of these things that people do in these universities in Ghana and some educational institutions, it's very, very, very bad. These people are very inconsiderate. These are adults. These are not children. Okay?
These are adults, but when there is a problem, when there is a problem with any of the students, the parent can sue the university. Assuming that the parent signs a contract that says that after 12 a.m., all students must be in the hostels, right?
Okay.
And then something happened to the student,
Okay.
that the student was not in the hostel, or just anything happens to the student,
Okay.
the parent can sue the university for not making sure the ward was not
Yes.
by
if,
12.
If the person is underage, I agree. That is fine. That, someone who's underage, you don't allow the person to go out after 12 or come in after 12. That is fine. But someone who is an adult, and you told me that
If you're adult, go and rent
I'm a
a place,
student.
No, there are rules. Like I'm saying, there are rules. The rule says that at 12 a.m. we are closing the gate, unless it's emergency, when we have to take someone to the hospital,
Okay.
or someone is dying, or we need medical what do you call it, practitioners to come in and then salvage the situation.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
This is not the case of emergency.
Okay.
Yes, the students are working all right.
Okay.
I mean, they have to pay for tuition. They have to pay for their hostel fees, feed themselves, and all that.
Let me ask you a question. When you come to Spain, there are laws governing the country.
Okay.
That says that people in this country, you can't take someone's identity to work.
Okay.
Do you know people that use people's identity to work?
It doesn't
Do
make
you,
it
no,
legal.
No. Yes.
No, you see, this is where the problem is.
How can we condone? How can we condone sometimes by saying that this one, there is a law, there is this policy you've signed? When you come into a country, you must legally abide by the laws of the country.
Okay.
We do it. If your friend tells you that they need the paper, you yourself, you will follow them and ask them to and help them get the paper.
So
the
why
truth
is
of
the matter is that not just in Spain, in any other country.
Yes,
right?
everywhere.
Is it legal or is it illegal?
It is illegal.
Good.
We're
If
not saying
the police gets you, are they going to arrest you for doing that, or they are going to smile and then give you some money for doing that?
Obviously, they're not going to. Why would they give you money? but then the thing is,
No, are they going to arrest you for that?
Even here, the police. I know several people in places in like small communities where even the police, when these situations happen, they understand.
They understand, but is this something they have to arrest you?
Sometimes they don't arrest people.
No, but is this something they have to arrest? The fact that they didn't arrest you doesn't mean...
Yes, they have
exactly.
to. But I'm saying that even they make exceptions. So what can you tell me that an adult, that I'm living in my own country,
the exception...
I have come to pay for school to come and live somewhere. You're saying like I can't go out at all.
Now, Spain is doing mass regularization in this month, right?
Yes.
After the mass regularization, let's look at what will happen. Because you can't... That is an illegal thing. The fact that another officer sees you and be like, oh, we understand the situation, and so we are going to allow it, doesn't mean that every other officer will see you and understand the situation like that.
Yes, that is accurate. But that's what I'm saying, that these are adults. If you are telling me that someone who is underage is going out and you don't want the person to go out, it is completely understandable. But someone that maybe I'm an adult, I'm working to pay to be able to come and stay there. Now what can I say? Like what?
I understand
what
rules are made for the people and the people are not made for the rules. I understand that perfectly. But sometimes when it comes to students, see the things that happens. Have you been UPSA in UPSA? If you don't dress nicely, if you're a lady, you don't have to show your cleavage. If you are a lady, you don't have to wear a short skirt. If you wear them to school, they will sack you at the entrance. It's a university, you've paid your own fees. But they have rules. They've told you that in this university, you can't do A, B, C, D. And you accepted that, okay, I will not do A, B, C, D.
No, but
and now you come and say that, I want to do A, B, C, D because...
These things are different, okay? Like dressing inappropriately, it affects someone. Now, me when I'm going to work, if someone dresses inappropriately, some guy might see him and they, might be tempted or whatever. Obviously that might not be the person's intention. But if I'm going out to go and work, how is that an issue?
You understand you don't have to come after 12. So if you go somewhere and it's 12, sleep there.
Then they should make exception that if you work, maybe bring some letter of something that shows that you are working with this company, with this person, and then this is your shift.
So if they open up for excuses, everybody will have 10,000 excuses to do.
No.
Bring a letter.
No.
And bring an employment letter.
No.
Students can sit in their hostel, use Canva and then design a letterhead and then put something on it.
There should be ways to verify it. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that.
You rented the place to them and there are houses in Ghana that you rent and you cannot bring any other person to sleep in the house, in your room.
I mean
it's a rule in the house. There are houses in Ghana that when you go out, they lock the house at 12. If you don't come in, that's your own problem.
I've come to rent room.
Oh yes. If they didn't force you, they didn't call you that. Oh, come and rent our house. We have those rules here, but you still did it.
There are some rules and things that people do in Ghana that doesn't really make any sense.
No, to you, because you think that you rented a place and so you should have every right. But the fact is that the landlord is also preventing his property from getting damaged. He's preventing problems in his property. You come out at 12. Let's look at this scenario. You come out after 12, 2 a.m. Okay. And then they opened the gate for you. You took 2 steps and then you fell down and you passed on.
I mean, you,
No. I'm just giving an example.
No,
I mean, it might not be practical.
I get you, but that can also happen during the day. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be.
If
the
it
night.
happens during the day, there is an excuse for it. But it happens at night.
No, bro,
the school can be held responsible for that.
I will never accept these. Maybe back Ghana. Now I've come to rent a place, a hostel, somewhere to live, and you're giving me these conditions.
I believe she saw the conditions before paying the money. She didn't see the conditions after paying the money. If the conditions came after paying the money, that's a different deal.
Maybe it wasn't well explained to her.
Who should explain it to you? There's a contract. Read it. I'll say.
That's what I'm assuming. That probably because she wouldn't come out. Why would you come online to come and rant about it if you were privy to that information?
Did she read the contract?
That I don't know.
Exactly. She might not have read the contract.
But do you also actually know if that is actually in the contract? Do you know if
it should be in the contract?
You don't know. You don't have the contract.
Wait. Contract can be either written or verbal.
Okay.
And so there is no say where you tell me that nobody informed her.
And we're not privy
never said to her.
We're not privy to that information. How do you know that she knows it?
She mentioned it.
She mentioned that.
She said that. When there is pent or even pent hall where the students are supposed to have fun, they still lock the gate. She knows that something like that goes on. It is not the first time. It is not the second time.
She has observed it, but that doesn't mean that
it was
part of the rules.
No. That's why I'm saying that.
No. This one,
contract can be verbal. It can be written.
Yes.
Contract can be one that is either verbal or not even explained. As in, you see that this is what is being done. You see it every day.
Okay.
You know it. Through seeing it, you come to know that this is what is being done. If you have any problem, right, to the hostel, I mean the management of the hostel, dealing with a security man and saying that the security man don't even look in your face, for them, if they open the gate for you at 2 a.m., at 1 a.m., and something happens, they will be held responsible.
Okay.
Why did you do this?
Okay.
If you're coming with armed robbers.
You can have your say, I have my way.
No.
Seriously, you can have your say, I have my way.
No, but the reality is that after 12 a.m., you are not entering. If you cannot do it, go and rent a private apartment. Around the University of Ghana, I mean, the apartments are so expensive. There's not even much apartments. Even hostels, you have to fight to get them. Right?
Okay.
Accra is that big. You can go and rent in Jollof. You can go and rent in Teshinungwa.
I don't want to rent in Jollof. I want to rent somewhere that I can easily access the.
Then abide by the rules.
Charlie, me, I won't agree to these kind of rules. Maybe I'll come to the school. You tell me, say, oh, my grandma at 12.
It's just like
while I'm an adult.
You are an adult. Go and rent outside there.
It's fine. Game transfer. No. Seriously. I mean, I get what you are saying, but some of the rules that these people make in some of these schools and these institutions, it doesn't make sense.
I understand it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
They are taking into consideration security. They are taking into consideration your safety. And I'm sure that there have been pastor care answers which has drive them to make these conditions and these rules. Because you cannot just wake up and be like, 12 o'clock. And you know, in Ghana mostly, 12 o'clock is like late night. Everybody is asleep. And 12 o'clock, now in Ghana, we have 12 to 24-hour system. No? But previously, Ghana was not doing any, and how many companies can have 24-hour system?
Okay.
So what work were you doing till 12?
Okay.
If it's spent hall, yes, people are selling there, so maybe you want to sell some of your stuffs there. That's okay. It makes sense when you talk about.
You know, she made an argument that even the people that sell food there on the normal, sometimes they don't even allow them to sell in the evening. And see, accommodate me. If I'm hungry and I need something to eat, that one too, I still can't go outside to go and buy. I should starve myself.
Commodore at 12 a.m.
I should starve myself.
Commodore at 12 a.m.
Yes.
Find something in your house and you eat it.
Maybe she doesn't have anything
They
there.
have kitchen. Students always have kitchen. There is I've been to the University of Ghana. There is a university market, right? The market operates at up to I think 12 or 11 or something.
She said that there's some places that sometimes they don't allow them to work in the evenings. So in those cases, what?
See that you know the rules, you know the conditions, you know the how uncomfortable it is.
Do not let them oppress you. Fight for your rights.
In fighting for your rights, you will know whether it is your right or it's your left. But I mean, I believe that she knew all these things before entering. Or when she entered, she realized that these are the rules. Now, you can stay there for I think 1 year. 1 year is 8 months. That's like the 2 semesters. After the 2 semesters, you can go out and rent. They will not force you to come and rent from them. And so if you feel like the condition that is uncomfortable, go out and rent. Yes, start, no problem.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say because
That is why in most universities abroad, right? They don't have hostels like the University of Ghana does.
yeah.
These University of Ghana hostels are managed by either the management or there's the Ghana Hostels Association that manages these hostels.
Okay.
I mean, in Spain, for example, is there anything like university hostel where the university takes care of that hostel?
Not that I know.
Exactly. So there are people's private hostels that they rent and apartments that they rent and all that. And so if there's any condition in that apartment,
But the one they have is they have partnerships with some of these people, but they are not specifically the ones.
exactly.
Yeah.
This one, they are get fund hostels and other things that the school management takes care of. And so if you have any problem, deal with them. If you can't, move out. Stay for the 8 months. 8 months is nothing.
All right.
Staff yourself for 8 months and then move out.
All right. Let us know what you think in the comment section. If you think these rules and these norms, enforcement of law. If you think it's right, if you think it's not right, let us know what you think in the comment section. Because at this point, Ghana,
the law is the law. The law is the law.
I'm tired of some of these rules that these institutions have. Are they? Oh.
See, as a student, you don't have that 100% freedom.
I mean,
so you should understand and abide by certain rules. If you have to go out, make sure that you come out. I mean, like I'm saying, there are emergency cases once in a time. And also the relationship between you and that porter. You see him as a porter on school. So you might be talking to him anyhow. You might not be showing him that genuine care. You can make a genuine love, but you don't love him. Genuine care. And so they also look at they are working. They have to abide by the rules which they have been given to. Let's know what you think in the comment section.
Yeah.
But you have your
you have your say. I have my way.
You have your opinion. I have my way.
We will have our say. The girl will have a way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The person will have his own way
exactly.
to deal with some of these things. Let's know what you think in the comment section. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Also like our video. Share it with your friends and family. My name remains Komla Time Tells, and I'm with
Flo.
Yes, I did this with Flo. It's been a long time we have been together to shoot a video like this.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Yes, we out.